problem that made reference target possible. Thanks.
Instead of using Chromium for browsing the web, let's explore how to use it for building applications. Chromium is open source and its code base is organized in components which can be used for many different purposes. For example, Chromium is used for building browsers other than Chrome like Edge, Brave, Vivaldi, among others. You may also be familiarized with V8, the Chromium JavaScript engine that may be used to power scripting on server side like Node.js and Dino. But in other known browser contexts, something quite powerful that you may not have heard of is to use Chromium to build applications. Instead, using Chromium for apps is giving a different perspective for the Chromium project and is being used for products serving millions of users today. An outstanding feature of the web is the write once, run everywhere concept. It means that developers usually want to use a single language and framework to build an application that will run on a variety of platforms. Sometimes, though, it's not possible to bring a native functionality to the web. For example, copying an image content from a web app into another web app was only possible recently. Sharing an image with a native client was also recently implemented. In terms of performance, getting parity with the native application is difficult too. So it's quite common to see applications designing deeper changes in the underlying platform to expose features that web technology APIs don't provide. The platform web view is not enough, or even that are not available in browsers. This is where the cross-platform application frameworks built using Chromium come into play. They provide ways to embed Chromium in applications and allow the use of the Chromium via higher level API. Here is a curated list of these applications frameworks. Electron is a framework that has Chromium and Node.js combined into one runtime. And Electron is used for building well-known apps like Slack, VS Code, and others. A developer needs to write down in JavaScript to use it, and it's meant for desktop only. Once Electron version is updated, the app gets kind of it for free. Chromium Embedded Framework is used for building desktop clients like Spotify, Valve Steam, and Epic Games Launcher. There's a variety of language bindings for it, and just like Electron, it's good for in terms of maintainability. Chromium Content is the de facto Chromium API for web platform, and it is used for browser-like apps like Chrome itself, Vivaldi, Brave, and other full-fledged web browsers. It's essentially, who wants to use is essentially a Chromium fork. And just for completeness, we list here web layer, which is deprecated, but it's very interesting abstraction layer in Chromium. It's also meant for building full-fledged web browsers. So this presentation has reviewed the cross-platform application frameworks built using Chromium. There's no one-size-fits-all here, unfortunately. A developer wanting to build a cross-platform app will need to fully understand its requirements to only then embrace this solution. I hope you have learned a little bit with the presentation. Thank you.